Fraudcast News is a very well-written episode of The Simpsons with a really important message and a couple of creepy moments as well. This is the 22nd episode of the 15th season, the final episode of this season, directed by Jim Reardon and Bob Anderson. And something happens that makes people think Mr. Burns is dead. I won't say what it is, but I like how that played out. I would have liked to have seen a bit more of that, or the aftermath of that, but at the same time, I might have then complained that the pacing was slow. So I'll just, make do with what we've got. And Mr. Burns is really not happy with the fact that people are glad that he's apparently dead. So he decides to buy out all of the media so that he can control what they say about him. And we do have an interesting itchy and scratchy version created by Mr. Burns, which was pretty interesting to watch. And there are some self-aware comments about media, and there's this very creepy comment about Rupert Murdoch where Burns and Smithers look at the camera, look straight at the viewer, and grin, the most peculiar grins, and it's just such a weird, eerie moment. But Lisa has already started her own newspaper, and it's the last media source of media that Mr. Burns does not own. So, with the help of various other people, she starts to put out publications against Mr. Burns. And Mr. Burns is going to do everything he can to try and overthrow her. But Lisa's very headstrong. Who will win that battle? I won't say, but I think it played out very well. I think there's this great message about freedom of speech in the media. And there's a line which actually made me laugh because, especially given when this was released, there's a line about how instead of being run by one main powerhouse, the media is run by thousands of individual people, each with their own seemingly important opinions. And I feel like that's just the news now more than ever. There are so many thousands of sources of news, and I think most of us just go to the same ones over and over again. But I really enjoyed it. I also enjoyed the print journalism aspect of it. It's something I've always loved, and Lisa's enthusiasm for that, and Bart's as well. Bart found an angle that really worked for him and that he enjoyed, and I thought that was really lovely to see. Ralph and Milhouse were also delightful when they were in it. But I'd say it's a really good episode. It's got some really important message about the fact that people should be allowed to think and say what they want within reason, of course, and that the media can't be controlled by one person, because then that's not genuine news, that's, bias, and it's not good. Definitely a few odd moments in it, such as the aforementioned Rupert Murdoch one, but generally I thought it was a really good episode. Not the strongest end to a season, but still a really good message, and me being a big fan of Lisa being my favourite, I love that she was centre here. Not a bad episode at all, not an all-time favourite, but I did like it.